One of the most exciting deliveries we've ever had arrived this week, and I can't wait to show you what it is. We've also been working on the dining room and things didn't quite go to plan, and I am going to be announcing the theme of our Christmas market today. I know a lot of people have been asking me, a lot of people have been waiting to find out, but I'm going to be announcing that exciting news later in today's video, so make sure you watch till the end. And don't forget, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ensure you're subscribed so you're the first to know when we put out new videos. So, let me show you what we've been up to this week. The thing about the world of renovating and restoring is things don't always go to plan. And this week we had planned on getting all the trim in the dining room here finished. But then we ran out. We had not quite calculated the amount we needed correctly, and so we used everything we had, and now we've got to go back and restock, which we're going to be doing today. But it's meant that this week we didn't quite get it all finished, but we did get a lot more done. So even though we haven't quite got our trim all finished on this wall, we have put up our portrait, which has a new home. Now, if you've been to the manor before, you'll probably remember this portrait used to be above the mantel here in the dining room. But when we did our trim or our paneling in the dining room, we realized that the shape was different and it really needed a painting that was horizontal rather than vertical. So we did a little bit of changing around. So this portrait now has a new home and it's on this wall, and it will actually have a beautiful sideboard that will be sitting in front of it once we've got our trim and our baseboard back all finished. And then on the other side over the mantel we have put a new picture. So with this space needing a horizontal picture, we went off searching around the manor and decided on this one. And this is called the Village Wedding. It's one of my favourites. The frame colour is perfect for the floor here in the dining room. And it is just such a fun picture. It's full of amazing characters. I have spent a long time just looking at all the different characters and the details in this picture. So it seemed like the perfect one to fit this space, and it definitely works beautifully with the horizontal rather than the vertical portrait style, and I think it just looks really great above the mantel. I've just been digging through my boxes of wall sconces and lights, and I found two wall sconces that I think would be perfect for the wall behind me here, and I think they will look great here. They fit the style perfectly, and they'll need rewiring, but I think they're going to be a really good addition. And I've actually got a third one as well, which is actually slightly different, and this one will go on the wall down the other end. But both of these styles are just perfect, and it's funny, I don't even remember where I picked these up from. I will have picked them up at different times, and sometimes you see something like this and you just know one day you'll use it. And one day has come, because I've had these for quite a while, and finally I have found a home for them. So this has to be the biggest and most exciting delivery that we've had at the manor. This is our copper tub that will be going into our sandpiper suite, and it is absolutely huge and totally gorgeous. So before we take it upstairs, I thought that I should at least try it out, right? So I've taken my shoes off and I'm gonna give it a go. I can only just get in, but oh my goodness, it is so big. I feel so tiny. I feel like I've just disappeared into this tub, but you can imagine with the water as well, oh my goodness, it's gonna be absolutely fabulous. So these are the tiles that we're going to be using on the floor in the ensuite in our Sandpiper suite. And we really want the whole room to have that theme and that feel of the shorebirds, but we want it to be very elegant and warm and inviting as well. So we found these tiles that are porcelain, and but they actually have that wood effect. And it really looks very, well, the colors in it really remind me of the Sandpiper. It's got this gorgeous kind of tan color, some of the grays and the different shades. And so we picked up one to try it. I thought it was just perfect. But you never know until you actually see it with the other items. So I was waiting for the tub to arrive so I could see my tile next to it before I made the final decision. And just looking at it today, it's perfect. It's going to be just gorgeous with the different textures, the different colors, the different shades. So this will go on the floor underneath our tub, and then I've got a very special color for the wall, or the walls in the ensuite and in the Sandpiper suite. So stay tuned, because I'll be sharing what colors I've chosen for my paint in the next couple of weeks. But right now, I'm just really excited about these tiles because they're just perfect. And so I can't wait to see it all come together. So to complement the tub, I've decided to use this old sewing machine, the Singer sewing machine table, as my vanity. And we just picked this up at the auction, and it still has its sewing machine inside, which is very, very cool. But obviously I'm going to take this apart because we're not going to be using this. We're actually going to be putting in a vessel sink. So we're going to actually get a copper vessel sink that will sit on top of this, that will match the top. And I think it will look just beautiful. I wanted something very, very vintage. And I think the Singer sewing machine shape, it's very iconic. I think it's going to be lovely in there. So this piece definitely needs some TLC. We're going to take the sewing machine out, and we will give the top and all the pieces some TLC, because it's lost its handles, I think, or at least it's lost two of its handles. So we'll get some new handles and clean it up, give it some, refinish it, and then on top of this we'll have this beautiful copper vessel sink that will be just perfect, the perfect addition to our Sandpiper suite. It's always fun to go through the drawers of furniture when you buy it at auction and see what's in there. So let's have a look and see what we've got in here. Can opener, always handy when you're sewing. We've got some old needles here, lots of different candies. I'm not sure how old they are. It's an old sewing pick, which is kind of cool. Not much else. Let's see what's on the other side. In this one, we have a pack of cards, and not much else. I think the rest is pretty much rubbish. I have no idea what that is. And the other two drawers, let's see if I can, oh, there we go. This one, not much in here too. Oh, there's an old stamp here, and yeah, oh, and a thimble, which is kind of cool, but not a lot of treasures. Let's see, anything in here? Oh, we've got some cotton, ashtray, bar of soap, comb. Like I say, always very random when you look through the drawers. We're always so grateful when people donate things to the Manor. And recently, Nick and Caroline contacted me and donated this gorgeous picture to our Thirsty Whippet pub. They asked if they thought that it would be a good fit, and I think it's perfect. It will just be fantastic. It's very big. It's almost as big as I am, but we just love it. It's such a great picture of Whippets. And often you find there's lots of pictures of greyhounds, but Whippets sometimes a little bit more difficult to find. So this one, we were just thrilled when they brought it over, and it will have a very special place in the pub somewhere. I haven't yet decided where all our pictures are going to go yet. We've had quite a few donated, and so we're going to be figuring out the design of where everything goes over the next, well, couple of months, I guess. It's all going to be pulled together, but we love this, and so we want to say a huge thank you to Nick and Caroline for donating this. We love it, and any pictures of Whippets, well, pretty much anything Whippet, we love. So we're thrilled that this now has a new home in the Thirsty Whippet pub. There are two questions that I get asked all the time. The first one is, when is your Christmas market? After our summer market, I had everyone asking, when's your Christmas market? And the second question is, what's your theme of the Christmas market going to be for this year? Now, if you've been to our markets before, you'll know that we choose a different theme each year, and then we create a very special experience around that theme. So today, I am going to be announcing this year's Christmas market theme. I've been keeping it secret for a little while, but today I'm going to announce it. And if you've not marked your calendars, make sure you do that. November the 12th and the 13th is our 2-day Christmas market. We have got some amazing vendors, lots of amazing Christmas activities, and the whole manor will be decorated in our theme and with Christmas, so it'll really feel like a very, very special Christmas event. So the question is, what's the theme? Well, this year's theme is going to be a Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. Now, if you remember our very first Christmas market, we actually used the Charles Dickens theme back then, but we actually got cancelled 2 days before the market because of COVID. And so we had the whole place decorated. No one got to see anything that we put together. So I'm taking all those ideas and adding lots of new ones, and I'm creating a whole new Charles Dickens Christmas Carol Christmas experience for this year. And I cannot wait. I have so many ideas. It's going to be just stunning, and we've done a lot of work at the manor since you were last here, whether it be at the summer market or the last Christmas market, so you'll get to see lots of the changes as well as all the decorations for the market as well. So 12th and the 13th of November, there'll be lots more information about tickets coming out soon. Like I say, our Christmas theme this year is a Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol, and I'm already working on the ideas, the decorations, the theme. It's going to be fantastic. So we cannot wait to see you here, and it's going to be a very, very special weekend. But in the meantime, I'm getting back to work. I've got lots to do preparing for the market, but also on lots of renovation work that we're working on this week. And I will see you back here next week for our next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries.